What is up, guys, and welcome back to some more Modsauce OPness. Today, I thought I would refine my little doopy or resource collecting contraption, and I've come up with something automated that links into your ME system. So all you have to do is fill out a blueprint, chuck it in the system, and your ME will fill up with all your duped items. So I've got a cardboard box and blueprints ready in my ME system. All you have to do is chuck whatever you want to dupe in this box here. So we're going to dupe a tier 3 rocket, grab a cardboard box, and then we go to the blueprint architect table. We could have named it, but we're not going to name it. Then we come over here, we chuck it in our builder, and we turn it on. Easy as that. And then we come down here. We look at here. Look. Tier 3 rocket. 3, 4. And yeah, it dupes whatever's in that cardboard box. So you can fill up that cardboard box with whatever you want. Fill it up with stacks and stacks of other stuff as well. And it'll all appear in your ME system. So let's see how it works. Let's see behind it. It's pretty easy, pretty ghetto setup. But it's everything in here is here for a reason. We'll turn this off real quick. I've got this thing here as well. It's a hopper. I couldn't think of any other modded block that would work. A vacuum hopper might have done it, or a transfer node. You just push this button here, and you get, usually once or twice, yeah. And then you turn off the system, and you get your blueprint back. So the blueprint comes out of the system, and you get your blueprint back, which is pretty cool. So, how it works, I've got a system over here that hasn't got the whole face to it. How it works is you place the blueprint in the builder here, and it'll start being sucked around, because if you have a builder by itself, once it's finished building, the blueprint will come back into the building resources and it will stop. So if we have a transfer node cycle like this into a chest, it'll just keep cycling around the blueprint and any cardboard box, because that's all we need in the build is a cardboard box. As you see down here, this is the schematic right here. Line, cardboard box. You need at least two blocks for a schematic. I tried one, but it's not working at the moment. So yeah, all you need is a cardboard box and a blueprint, and then the build will start. Up here, I've got a DSU with cardboard boxes in them, and that will be pulled out constantly into the builder when necessary, since this, yeah, is powered by here. On this setup here, I've got it so the cardboard boxes will pull from the ME system, and it will come back and fill into the builder as needed. So you'll never run out of cardboard boxes, because you get a schematic. That's the first thing you dupe. You get a cardboard box schematic, and you fill up your ME system with cardboard boxes, and then you should be sweet. And yeah, that will be filled into the system there. You get power from one side here. It doesn't have to be from the left. That's just how I've set it up. So here's the on lever. I'll show you how it works. We'll get a schematic. So we'll get, where did I put it? I put the schematic somewhere. There it is. We'll get the Galactic Craft schematic. Got cardboard boxes in here. We can take those out. And I will chuck this in here. Boop. And that will start. Oh, I've got one in here. Okay, we can take this one out. This will stay in here because this is being powered, so it's not filtering, because this is the off switch. The beauty of this thing is when it's off, nothing is working. It's not draining power, it's not cycling, it's not the autonomous activator, and the fan that pushes the items is all off. And that's what I wanted. I want the system to be completely dead when the switch is off. So if we turn it on, the first thing you'll see is this turns on, the redstone torch, so this will let power go through into the system. That shouldn't have flung... Oh yeah, there's a glitch. Yeah, that's one thing with the autonomous activator, is blocks fly everywhere, so I need walls here. But yeah, back to here, the power goes on. Secondly, what the switch does is it lights up this redstone here, which lets the autonomous activator and the fan, these both turn on. So this will start right clicking this area here, and the fan will push all the items destroyed into this area, which will drop down onto this advanced item collector. And what it does, it will pick up items within a radius, dump them in this chest, and this is your ME system right here. So if you look in here, filled up already. I've turned this off, otherwise we'll back up real fast. And that's a simple setup, pretty much. And also, also the switch lets it cycle as well. And what this is here, you might have seen a button right. We need a button. Boop. The button on the side there, that will turn this switch off. You see, this is usually just there. That'll turn this off for a second, which will let the blueprint drop into the hopper, which you can collect it from there. So that's a simple setup. Mainly, I divided it into 4 steps. Pretty much what you want to do is you want to get the blueprint of the items you want to collect. You want to build it in the cardboard box. So you put all the items, put in the cardboard box. You want to get it out of the cardboard box. So that's where autonomous activator comes in. Then you want to collect the items somehow. So I've got the item collector there. And then you want some way of repeating it. So I've got this cycled. The power problem is all good. So you just want to connect your power from this side here. Ideally, you want to make it 2 blocks if you want to make it compact. On the Modsauce server, when I can get back on there, I will be making something similar to this, but it'll be more elaborate in my base. This is just a simple setup that you can automate yourself. All these blocks can be whatever you want. I was just building with what was in my inventory at the time. And yeah, you need... Okay, I will put a list, or I'll cut here, and I'll put everything in a chest that you need, and so you have a visual representation of what you need to build this thing. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just made a list of all the items you'll need, minus the power. I'll put this in here just in case. You will need 3 redstone torches, a hopper, 2 chests, architect table builder, blueprint, and 2 landmarks, of course. 3 transfer nodes, a cardboard box to place your stuff in, a fan, some redstone alloy wire, couple of advanced item collectors. You need 2 because you need 1 to collect all the items, and you might not have seen this one hiding below the DSU or whatever you would put your cardboard boxes in. So if you were duping cardboard boxes, it would filter straight back into here so that your build would never run out of them. Also, you need a couple energy conduits, autonomous activated DSU or anything you're keeping your items in, ME system, stuff like that, and an energy source. I'll go through the quick steps of how to set up the schematic. You always want to set it up the exact same way of how you're going to build it. So what this builder is here, or this architect table, sorry, we'll just type in landmark. We've got one right up here. What we want to do is we want to go bam bam, and we want to click so there's a little red line. Chuck down the architect table right here, and then you want to get we will get our chest right here, plop that there, and that is your schematic. So if you were to put a blueprint in here, like so, this is schematic this right here, but you need to put a cardboard box on it once you schematic it. Then we'll need a cardboard box to build once you chuck it in here. See, if we chuck this in here, it will need a chest, but if you do the cardboard box, so on, it'll build the cardboard box right here, turn the system on, it'll open the cardboard box, and it'll put all the items in. Then it will cycle around. The builder will think there's no cardboard box here, let's build a new one. So we'll destroy this chest, put a new cardboard box down, and it'll repeat the process. And that there is how we do it. It's how... I want to get a rocket here. It's how we dupe our items, or how we get the items legit in Modsauce. It's not a cheaty way. It's a legit way. It's in the game. So let's go to space. I think. Yes. I press space. Okay. Sweet. Woo! Good way to end the video. So let's go to space. Pachoo! So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.